All right. Buccaneers, Jets. This was an interesting game this week. We almost sold it, but we pulled through. We pulled through. Our special teams kind of played like shit. What was your reaction? I mean, you're not a Bucs fan.
I really just, me, I love the Bucs, and I think they're a great team, but I just really need to see y'all beating these teams more dominantly. Like, I really thought y'all were going to come out and win by 2 possessions. The fact that
Which we were at a point. During halftime, we were up 17 at a point.
Exactly.
Or, sorry, in the fourth quarter, we're up 17 at a point.
The fact that it comes down to the last play against a team like the Jets is just, like, slightly concerning.
So, I do get, so I wrote this down. We had the most penalties in team history. I believe it was 14. The most penalties we've had in a game since 1970. And we pulled out the win. Think about this, too. So, our penalties were so bad. The team to have this amount of penalties and win a game hasn't happened since 2022. So it was kind of impressive, and it was the Giants versus Saints, and it was the most we've had in a half since 2013. That's probably the Josh Freeman era, if I had to guess.
There was that one drive where I swear they called the penalty on like 5
Yeah, that's what I told Ann. They called one shitty penalty, so they just had to go back and forth.
Yeah.
And I think after that, they kind of chilled.
Because I remember they called like 2 on y'all in a row on offense, and it got y'all to like 3rd and 25 or something. And then Baker threw a go ball to Mike Evans, and they called pass interference.
Bullshit,
so it just
pass interference.
It was a soft call. I didn't really see much about the Bucs calls. I don't know if they were the correct call or not, but at that point, just don't call any of them. Like, because you just backed the Bucs all the way up just to negate it the very next play. I don't know.
So finishing the game, the one play that really sucked is on 3rd and 2, and Mike Evans messed up his hamstring. Yeah. He didn't finish his route. So he wasn't able to. If he doesn't get hurt, that's a first down. We get to keep going a little bit. Who knows how that plays on the game? That's 40 seconds, 3 more times. We get to chew clock. Making that field goal at the end, that's what sucks. We should go for it on 4th and 1 right there. You're up 6. Our defense is playing good. They drove on us either way. They scored either way when they blocked it. It's 4th and 1. I would have loved put Rashad White in and fucking run it.
Yeah.
Or, what I'm saying, end it there. Because we faked like we were going to do that, and that's what I really want to do. We have Todd Bowles. We have a defensive head coach. I get it. Have faith in Baker Mayfield a little bit more.
I agree. I think Todd Bowles is so convinced that he still got it like that when it comes to like calling defenses. And don't get me wrong, like Todd Bowles can scheme a defense, but we haven't really seen the defense play up to how it should be.
He played great until that fourth quarter.
You have a top 10 quarterback on your team, and instead of putting the ball in his hands, you're putting it in the defense's hands whenever Baker is consistently outperforming
it wasn't
the defense.
It was to end the game. We go up 9 under 2
But you know what I mean? Like, I'd much rather the ball be in Baker's hand in a situation like that than in my defense.
We take a knee after that. We take 3 knees and maybe kick it again, or if not, I don't know. But it's whatever.
Baker's also a running back now. That's
I want to say that one juke on Quentin Williams. Is Quincy his brother?
Quincy's the linebacker.
Yeah, it's Quentin. His brother. Yeah, from the Clemson. Juked him out. That was pretty cool. Baker's so good,
Sneaky
dude. He is a dog.
athleticism.
So let's talk about this. One, Aqib Talib. Fuck you. I hope this ages well. Aqib Talib pissed me off, dude. He talks shit on Baker Mayfield so much. He was saying Jordan Love's better than Baker Mayfield. He was saying guys like he was like Joe Flacco had a game-winning drive. So why are you saying Baker's clutch? I was like, dude, like, come on, bro.
Yeah, that's
like
so
he's just shitting on Baker, trying to say Baker's
also,
not top 10.
Flacco's game-winning drive, he got his team to like the 45-yard line.
I know, and if you're trying to argue Baker's not top 10, you're wrong. The better argument is if Baker's top 5. And guess what? He's really crispy on that, and it sucks because I get the Jalen Hurts maybe is 5.
Yeah.
But if not, Baker's kind of undisputably getting there to 6. I get Stafford's up there, and I get a lot of people like Jaden Daniels. So I kind of get that, but Baker's in the conversation for sure. I do want to give a shout-out to Jamel Dean. Dude. Pick 6, 92.6 cornerback
and that was
grade.
Like right before half, right?
Yeah. So what's so funny is he got cooked on curl routes all day. He got cooked on curl routes all day. And he said, I understand it now. And took that shit to the crib, bro. And then Vita Vea.
Yeah, that shit was so funny.
What's funny is we won this game a lot more than we did, right? Like, if you think about it, like, we never really... I can't believe we were losing at a point in that game because we were dominating the whole game. It was crazy.
I even told you, so obviously the Vikings were on at noon, so I wasn't like super locked in on the rest of the games, but I had the Bucs game on the multi-view, and at one point I literally changed it because I was like, this game's over, like the Bucs are going to win, and then as the games are ending, they're like switching games and red zone showing games. I'm like, yo, why are the Bucs... why are y'all kicking a field goal only up 6 right now? And then I watch it get returned to the. By the way, there was like 3 blocked kicks in that like 5 minutes.
Maddox,
man.
you know how I watch games. If the Bucs game on, I'm full screen.
Yeah.
But I always go back and forth a little bit, and I do the quad box and I do red zone. That's how I get a lot of my new games, and then I always rewatch highlights and stuff. I'm sorry, I can't watch the full Bucks game in that fourth. It's too hard. I'm blind. So I saw the Eagles kick right before, dude. So they kick it. I'm like, what if they fucking block this shit? And then when they blocked it, you know what went through my head?
It was your fault.
No. It went through my head. Oh, we're winning. We got Baker Mayfield.
That is true. If the ball is in Baker's hands on a game-winning drive, like that's
3 game-winning drives 3 weeks in a row, bro.
And that's what I was more trying to get into. Like, I don't want to see Baker have to execute a game-winning drive against these teams. Like, consistent.
I know, I agree.
Because like next week against Philly, like,
watch us beat like Philly good. How funny would that be? Like these bad teams we stay close with.
But I'm saying if y'all play how y'all have played these last few weeks against Philly, I don't think y'all will win.
Yeah.
And y'all are great against Philly. I think y'all have a great shot to beat them. But if y'all don't, because I mean, apparently the Falcons are terrible, and y'all beat them by 1 possession. Who'd y'all beat last week?
The Texans, barely.
And the Texans are 0-3.
Yeah. So who knows? But hey, we're 3-0. We'll take it. Mike Evans, get healthy. I'm sorry you.
Don't get me wrong, y'all are playing good. But
I'm sorry, Mike Evans tore his hamstring. And Akeem Talib, I'm sorry if hopefully that doesn't go.
Did you see that? Mike Evans has torn his hamstring like 7 years in a row.
Well, it hasn't tore, but it just had a hamstring.
Yeah, but that is insane.
Yeah, real
But
sad.
Chris Godwin's supposed to come back this week.
Chris Godwin and Tristan Wirfs are back. Luke Yoki is out, so that kind of sucks. But we'll get more into that
Egbuka fantasy owners are slightly happy.
Ooga booga booga. The fly reacts.
Dude, I will say the clip of Baker, he was like,
yeah,
don't disrespect my past. Catch it with 2 hands, rookie. Like, that's so funny.
And it's funny, he's kind of 50% telling the truth. Because when you catch it like this, bro,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
dude, Egbuka's so good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get to
I hated on that draft pick, but he is. As of right now, he's got to be offensive rookie of the year.
No, so
none of the other
Tyler
rookies,
Warren and
Tyler Warren has been playing.
What's the other receiver?
Good.
Tedderall and McMillan, I think, both have higher receiver grades. I think something like that. There might be a different receiver, but besides that, he's up there for sure.
Hell yeah.
But perfect. Comment down below what y'all think of last week's game.
Shout out.